the Colts don't put people out, then you're ignorant in that, because that's not a fact. And that's a tactic that Colts use, where they say that we don't put people out. So when you get put out, you'd rather you're in the state of, I don't want to get put out, so let me make sure I do everything what I'm supposed to do. That puts people in a fear mindset. That's a cult tactic. You keep people in a fear mindset of them not wanting to get put out, so they make sure they obey everything that the leader says, and they make sure they obey what the
that makes a lot of
says.
sense. It makes a lot of sense. It also makes sense in football, because when you don't follow the rules and regulations according to football, you get dismissed from a team. It also makes sense on the job, because when you don't follow the rules and regulations of what you're supposed to do on the job, you get dismissed from a job. So your definition of a cult is pretty much how society runs.
Yeah, and look at society, and look at society. Look at society.
Listen.
Look at the fruits of society.
Listen. You chose to come into the truth. I don't even know how.
You're right.
Can I just say one thing?
Let me say one thing, because you keep going back to this. I do not deny the fact that I came into the church on my own.
What am I about to say?
I don't know what you're about to say, but you keep jumping back to the fact that I was in there on my own. I know that, so you don't need to keep reestablishing that. That's been established.
Right. No, I can reestablish whatever I want to reestablish, and what I'm saying to you is, it was your decision to come into the truth.
Right.
Okay, I don't even know how you came. I don't even know how you got there. As long as you was there, it was your decision to stay there. Nobody made you do anything. Now, you're the weak-minded individual. If you was up under the fear of man, in the fear of whatever you saying,
the fear of God.
Okay, right.
Or the fear of God, which is what? Fear God and keep His commandments. That's the whole duty of man, right? And who did God put in charge on earth?
Right. So,
according to you.
Right. You can't listen. All you can do is talk.
No, because you're trying to sun me down
it's still a conversation.
On fear, but you act like you don't teach fear.
It's still a conversation.
You're trying to be condescending because I had a fear mindset, but your church teaches fear.
Well, the church.
So of course, when I was in there, I had a fear mindset, and I don't deny that.
And I also got a fear mindset not to be a jackass and know that in order to cross these streets, I got to follow the rules that set up, or I might get hit by a car.
No, that's danger. There's a difference between fear and danger. There's a difference between fear and danger. You can know that there's a possibility of getting hit by a car, but you don't have to fear getting hit by a car.
Yes, you do have to fear.
You don't have to fear, because if you're in your right mind and you're doing the right things, there's nothing to fear.
I know you want to be smart.
But you understand
I know you want to
be
smart. I understand that. You want to be smart. You want to feel like you know something. I get that. You couldn't become nothing in the truth. I understand that.
What was I going to become in the truth? One of your slaves?
Now that you out of the truth.
What was I going to become in the truth?
Now that you're gone.
I was going to get a silver suit.
I get that. So you're just sitting here on the wall, on the street,
talking to you,
acting like you got
time.
Now you're wasting your time.
I could be home with my family.
Now you're wasting your time.
Because I got to sit here and listen to your condescending talk to me in a condescending manner.
So it's not true?
No, it's not true.
What's not true?
What you mean? Like if I wanted to, I could have stayed in your church and became whatever the hell I wanted to be.
No, you're not.
The same way you became what you want.
You said you were 7 years.
How long you been in there?
You said
how
you was
long were
in
you
there for 7 years.
What was your rise to fame? What was your rise to fame?
Yeah.
From a reader to what? To
and
a
how
general?
How long it took?
And how did you take over the church?
How long it took?
How many people you had to stab in the back to take over?
How long it took?
You were 15?
Right.
You were 15 by what? You was like 28, 29 when you was the self-proclaimed comforter. Were you like 35 now?
No, I wasn't.
What are you, 36?
Where you getting your information?
I don't know.
I'm
guesstimating.
Okay, well,
I'm guesstimating.
Why would you guesstimate when I'm right here?
Because you're not telling me.
No, you didn't ask me.
Because you asked me. You could just tell me, but you asked me, so I'm guesstimating.
Right, because you don't know what you...
The same way you're speculating about things that you know about me. How I want to be smart, how I couldn't become nothing in your church.
Wait a minute,
you don't even know who I am. You didn't even know my rank. You didn't even know my rank when we started this conversation.
You didn't become anything. You became nothing. You was known for nothing. You did nothing.
Okay,
you did nothing.
The whole thing is nothing.
Really?
It's all nothing.
Really? So then why are you so focused on it? Why are you still focused on it?
I'm not focused.
Because I damn sure wasn't thinking about you. I saw you, and I damn sure wasn't going to talk to you.
You know who I was?
Yeah, I knew who you was. Brother, I looked right at you, you jackass. And I looked at you when you backed up. I looked at you when you went to the back. I knew exactly who you was. Anyway, like I said,
you look at in the street, you know.
Like I said, I just told you I knew who you was. But like I said, my so-called truth is nothing, but yet everybody's focused on it, including you.
Who's everybody?
Well, you are. You are.
Because I was in there.
You are.
Because it's an experience. Because it's an experience I had. It was a big chunk of my life. It was a third of my life.
How long you been going now?
It'll be a year at the
Get
end of this
over
month.
it, Doc.
I'm over it.
Get over it. I mean, your feelings hurt?
No, my feelings aren't hurt.
Did you cry a lot when you got put out? I mean, when you couldn't come back?
I didn't get put out.
Huh?
I left.
Are you okay?
I left.
Is it emotionally messing with you and jacking you the hell up?
It was.
Oh, okay, because you're weak-minded. You're a weak-minded individual.
I was weak-minded.
That's why you still got to sit here and still try to say something to me that's not affecting me at all.
That's why you got to get in my face and put your hand. And I'm saying with my hands.
My hand.
Why are you leaning your face?
Because this is how I'm talking.
Yeah, because you're weak-minded, and that's why you have.
Because I'm weak-minded.
How many followers do you have?
Okay, now here we go. Here we go again.
You are weak-minded.
You're so childish. I tell you one thing, and then you come back and tell me I'm one thing. Really? Because you're a child. You have a child mentality. You don't know a damn thing about what you're talking about. You came and accused me of all kinds of stuff that's not true, and then you just ignorant.
It takes a weak-minded.
And I'm sorry that you want to be smart and you're not. I'm sorry.
Stand in somebody that they're accusing to be weak-minded.
I'm sorry.
And jerk their face into them and do all types of hand movements in their face.
Right. Now you got a problem with my hand movement. I was doing it ever since we was in the garage.
And I noticed it ever since.
Yeah, right. Because
but when you want to bring up the fact that somebody being weak-minded and you want to get in their face,
it hurts you because you're weak-minded.
That's some weak-minded stuff.
It hurts you because you're weak-minded.
I'm not weak-minded.
You are weak-minded.
I'm not weak-minded.
Listen. I can't. I could never say that I was somewhere following somebody that I wasn't supposed to be following.
Because you're still in it.
Right.
So
I'm not weak-minded.
You're still following.
Are you also a high school dropout?
No, I'm not.
Because you don't seem to commit to anything. You was in the church, you couldn't commit to that. How many things you can't commit to? Do you even keep a job? Do you hold down a job? Do you have a steady job?
Yeah.
Because your arms are smelling too.
When
you
I
stink
jobs,
right now.
Because I just got off work.
Okay, you stinking.
And now you're throwing ad hominem attacks.
Okay, right.
Is that what
you're
you do?
stinking.
That's what you do.
I'm being honest with you.
That's what you do.
I'm being honest with you.
I just got off work, brother.
Okay, well that doesn't mean you have to stink. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Take care of your hygiene, brother. I mean, for real. But here's the thing. You're not committed. You're not committed to anything.
I'm not committed.
You came into a church by your own admission, by your own will, and you couldn't stick with it because you couldn't become nothing.
Because I grew out of it.
I'm pretty sure you didn't finish school as well. You don't finish anything.
And now you're accused.
Okay.
Do you know me?
Do you know me? Yeah, I do. I sat in council with you and your wife.
Yeah, I do know. Sir.
I do know you.
You accusing me of not finishing school?
I have your file, and I can go back and look at it.
Okay, you're a dumbass for that.
Yeah, really.
I'm walking away off
Walk
of that.
away now.
Yeah, because you're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing yourself now. I'm telling you I didn't finish school. Come on, man. You sound dumb as hell.
Yeah, I'm dumb as hell.
Be diligent to know the state of our block.
I'm so hurt behind what you got.
Be diligent to know the state of our block. I am walking away. I can backpedal. You should have known when I was in the block that I dressed and I've been to school. Yeah. I'm glad I had the opportunity to see you. I just couldn't pass
Oh, yeah, right. I don't listen to fools. You ain't gonna have this opportunity.
Listen to a fool for about 30 years.
Yeah, right. I have to tell you that you was a fool.
Yeah, the Holy Spirit didn't tell you I was a fool from the jump.
Yeah, the Holy Spirit didn't tell you you was a fool from the jump.
Damn, fix that. Update your Holy Spirit.
I don't need to update my
Holy Spirit 2.0.
Put some on your underarm. Say that, cat.
What else? What other names you want to call me?
You stink.
What other names? What else?
The truth name.
What I smell like?
You smell. I don't know. I don't know. It's a custom
Teriyaki
smell
sauce?
to you. It's a custom
Some
smell.
teriyaki
I'm glad
sauce?
you mentioned that. Didn't you say that before I started saying anything to
Nah.
you? Oh, okay.
No, I said Jermaine.
Put them deodorants.
I said
put
Jermaine
some
first.
Deodorant under them stang arms.
What kind?
I don't know. Whatever kind is gonna take away that.
What'd you have for dinner tonight?
I didn't eat yet.
You ain't eat yet? Okay. That's good enough.
Go learn something because
I'm learning a lot.
You want to be smart.
And this motivated me to even go even harder.
And go find them 501c3 papers and email them
I'm
to me,
definitely going to find them now.
I can look forward to
definitely going to find them now because I like how you hit them.
I can look forward to an email.
What's your email address?
Just go on the company's website.
Okay. Yeah, that's backed up. You ain't answered. Have you updated that yet? Or the Black Icon website? Because the last time I checked, it ain't been updated in a long time.
You sure be following the brother.
Yeah.
You are following the brother.
Because when I get duped, I gotta research the man that duped me.
Because I don't know a damn thing about you.
You wouldn't know. Because you got too much on your plate.
Besides, you're an idiot.
Because you got too much on your plate.
And you want to be smart.
You wouldn't know nothing about me. You got too much on your plate. That's why every time I came to council, you ain't remember the last council. The Holy Spirit malfunctioning in you.
Oh, right.
But you the Holy Spirit. You're supposed to know all things.
Right.
I thought you knew all things. When you gonna start speaking other languages?
Right.
Where the other tongues at?
Wait a minute.
Where the other tongues at?
Wait a minute. How many
And when you
languages
gonna
do I
get a
speak?
6-pack?
How many languages do I speak?
When you gonna get a
I
6-pack?
don't need one. How many languages do I speak?
You said you was gonna get one.
How many languages do I speak?
One. For all I know.
That you know.
That I know.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, you don't know nothing.
Where's the evidence of your works?
You don't know. The evidence
Because you have no evidence of your works.
The evidence of my works is all the churches and all the people that's in the truth prior to me getting there. That's the evidence. Where's the evidence of your works?
How is that your works?
What do you mean? How's this my works?
I don't proclaim to be anything. That's why I don't have to have no works.
My works?
If they were there before you got there, how was that your works?
They was not there before I got there, brother.
You said prior to me getting there.
Yeah, you don't know what prior means?
Prior.
This guy is simple as hell.
Prior.
You is simple as hell. Like I was saying to you, brother, you need to put some deodorant on your arms. You need to email.
Back to the ad hominem attacks.
Let me go back to the website. There's a letter that I put up on the website. There's a reason why I didn't update the website. It's a prophetical letter. You need to go back and read it. That's why I left it up there.
The prophecies. Oh my God.
The letter's from I think 2007.
When?
And I left it up there for a reason.
What happened with the H1N1 thing too? The H1N1. How many? What happened with that?
You want to know?
Tell me.
You really want to know?
Tell me about your prophecy on that and how when that was fulfilled.
You want to know?
And when did the N word make a comeback?
Wait a minute. You want to know?
Yeah, I want to know.
You want to know?
I want to know.
Okay, first the H1N1, not the N word, right?
The H1N1.
Okay. You need to go and do your research because you're the person that researches.
And I haven't gotten to that yet.
Right. What happened to the H1N1 is because so many different people knew about what the government was pulling. The government pulled back all the vaccines that they had made up. My prophecy was the vaccine, not the H1N1 virus that was going to do something to people, but the vaccine that was going to do something to people. And the government didn't release.
They pulled the vaccine?
The government didn't release the vaccine. Now go and do your research.
Okay, I'll look that up.
Now, as far as the N-word making a comeback, wait a minute.
It was going to be like the 1960s again?
Right.
Civil rights?
Right.
But you referring to Ferguson?
Ferguson and all that? Okay. And that's not a fulfillment?
That was it?
That's not a fulfillment of it?
Okay. One, that's it?
No, that's not it, bro.
What else?
Ferguson is the one that's in the media.
What else?
What about Eric Gardner and Staten Island?
Okay.
That
was happening. That's nothing new.
What about Obama being called a nigger continuously?
That's nothing new. That was before you even made that prophecy.
No, it wasn't, brother.
From day one, he was being called an N-word.
Right.
If you looked in the Washington Post and the cartoons, they was been making fun of Obama before you even made that statement.
What year I made the statement?
That's pretty safe bets.
What year I made the statement?
That's safe bets.
What year did I make the statement?
You made it in 2010.
No, I didn't.
Second Passover 2010.
No, I didn't.
When did you do it?
I have a DVD.
When did you do it?
It was in 2007.
2007?
I have the name of the DVD.
What's the DVD?
And the DVD.
What's the DVD?
The DVD is Three Unclean Spirits Like Frogs. That's what the DVD is. 2007.
Okay.
But anyway, like I said, brother, continue to learn dumb shit and be stupid.
Which is what? What dumb shit am I learning?
Everything that you just said about the universe and everything that was coming out of your mouth, brother.
That's dumb. Okay, it's
and
dumb shit.
that you're going to recycle your soul into another body.
Is that not regeneration, reincarnation?
Okay, right, but what you told me, you could do it at will.
I will eventually.
Until I tested you.
I will
eventually.
eventually.
Ran like hell from that statement.
How did I run?
Because you damn.
You want me to do it instantly on the spot? I'm not capable of doing it right now.
And you didn't have one.
I said my next step is continually to clean up my diet. I told you that. Nobody's running from you. You expect people to run from you. I'm still here. Nobody's running from you.
I don't expect nobody to run from me. You ran out.
I'm the one that spoke to you. You looked at me and didn't want to speak. I initiated this conversation.
Because you thought
if I was running, I wouldn't have came. I don't care what I have.
Yeah, you don't have nothing.
I don't care.
You don't have anything.
I initiated this.
I initiated this because you felt like I got this fraud. I got this person. Let me confront him with this information that I got. And you didn't expect me to tell you, okay, show me the information. And then when I asked you to show me the information, you stood there for hours.
This conversation doesn't change the fact that the whole thing is a fraud.
What's a fraud?
Religion, your church, all
That's
churches.
What you believe.
Yeah, okay.
Great for you.
And y'all believe what y'all believe.
Yeah, and I'm leaving you alone with your beliefs. Why you can't leave me alone with mine?
Who's stopping you from believing what you want to believe?
You said you initiated this conversation. If you already feel like
it's a conversation, sir.
Right.
So you can't converse. Do you not go up and do you not send out men to initiate conversations like this all the time about other people's beliefs?
And when people don't believe it, what did you learn the truth? That
you leave them alone.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I didn't come in here to tell you what I believe.
Yes,
I didn't.
you did. Yes,
I
you
said
did.
the first thing I said to you was, "I'm glad you finally paying Baltimore a visit."
Right.
That was it.
Right. And then the next thing.
And then
said
you
was
told
what?
me your name wasn't Jermaine, and I
Yeah,
said,
right.
"Yes, it is."
Yeah. Right. Right. I said, who told you that? Is what I said. I said, you believe everything you read on the internet? Because you damn sure don't know nothing about me except what you get on the internet, which is a complete damn fool that would sit up there and believe everything that they read on the internet.
I don't believe everything. Who told you I believe everything?
Well, then you're sitting up there telling me something about
Those
me
are your
that you read
accusations.
on the internet.
Yeah.
I know, because you ain't get it from me.
And you telling me
And you
about
definitely ain't
things,
get it from public
and you're
record.
telling me about things
You definitely
that
ain't get it
you
from public
that you
record.
said you have in your church that are wrong.
Well, like what?
That I didn't graduate school.
Brother.
Where you get that
Brother,
from?
I never said that you didn't graduate.
Yeah,
school.
you did.
I asked you, did you graduate
And
school?
I said yes.
No, you didn't. You never answered the question.
Oh my God.
I said I got the files that
Bye,
I can go
sir.
look at. Yeah.
Bye. You crazy.
Yeah, right.
You crazy. Put some chapstick on, fat man.